algorithms, sense, that support the sense of context and place, fit to match between the people and the surrounding environment, control, the degree to which things and objects of the environment are controlled by the users, and access, the ability to reach other people, services, information, or resources. These are the 5 performance dimensions that, when used in a good balance, is going to help us create some great experiences. Let's look at each of these with a few examples over here. Vitality, gesture-based interactions. We are moving away from a point-and-click experience to a frictionless experience. Kinect uses natural user interface and voice commands for gaming. This is almost like a precursor to what's going to be the future, where the physical interaction and a digital interaction will probably blend in pretty seamlessly. Similarly, the Siri, which is the recently launched, which made an appearance in iPhone 4S, keeps it very natural for people to talk and give them their commands, and then executes those commands very naturally. Supports a completely natural rhythm. Sense is about sense of context, sense of place. In the recently concluded India Art Fair, Sapient designed a concept of 12 bottles of absolute 12 bottles. Now we recreated the sounds of India in this particular way. When you lean your ears against this particular bottle, what you hear sounds of Bollywood, sounds of marketplace, for example. Now this gives a sense of and the feel of India. Moving on, for a Nike Fuel Band, what they did was they've used the data or the new phenomenon called the big data to as a personal artifact. Now this particular project, the Nike Fuel Band, it captures the physical movements of users, of people throughout the day, and visually displays that in an app or a website. For control, we can look at some of the stores in the US where the in-store signage actually greets an iPhone user or an Android user. It provides exclusive offers for them. In addition, you want to see more details, you hold your phone and look at scan the QR codes on each of these items. What you get is even more details about that particular item or product. The last performance dimension of access, an example of that, a great example, is the Starbucks mobile payment. Now, Starbucks mobile payment has become quite a bit of a big thing in the US and some parts of Canada. How it works is that you go to a Starbucks store, you take your coffee, and then you launch an app, Starbucks app, on your phone. Now you pay through that particular app. Your phone is scanned for it. Now you get deducted of that particular amount from your app. 1 in every 5 Starbucks user is actually using this now, which talks a lot about it's launched pretty recently, and it has been adapted pretty well. This talks a lot about how the future of the payment is probably going to be. Moving on, another example of access, we have in Sapient, we did a project called Share Happy Vending Machine from Unilever. How it works is pretty simple. Stand in front of this vending machine, smile, and the machine detects your smile and then drops you an ice cream, a free ice cream. What can be better than a free ice cream just for a smile? But it doesn't stop there. You can share your smiles, you can share your photographs across your extended network of Facebook and all of your other social networks, and it becomes an extremely immersive experience for you. These are the different performance dimensions that